Just 41 days ago, Charles Oliveira was knocked out by Ilia Topuria, knocked out unconscious, one of the worst, I mean, probably, yeah, the worst knockout he ever suffered in his career. And now he is set to return already, October 11th, against Rafael Fiziev. This is not good for Charles Oliveira. We have seen this movie before, we have seen this story. We have seen when the guy gets brutally knocked out and decides to return, decides to redeem himself. Typically, we don't see the happily ever after. Typically, we don't see, a right off the sunset for the guy. Big things are happening at lightweight with this new fight with Charles Oliveira and Rafael Fiziev, as well as we're getting rumblings of who's getting the next title shot. Who will get the next title shot against Ilia Topuria? Paddy Pimblett has, called him out. There are now rumors on social media saying that Justin Gaethje might get the title shot in December. I mean, is this fake news? We see this a lot on Twitter where, these guys just, come up with guesses and report it as news and pray with the crossed fingers that they're right. So we're going to actually assess if this is right, if this is someone that is reliable, that we could actually rely on, guys. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Let's get into it, guys. Charles Oliveira, like I said, it was announced by Charles Oliveira himself, and we're going to see what he actually said, but it was announced by a reporter prior that he was going to headline the Rio de Janeiro fight night October 11th, and I was caught off guard by this because, first of all, I mean, this is an amazing fight. I love to see Rafael Fiziev versus Charles Oliveira. It just sucks the time frame. That's my only complaint, but this fight itself is actually a really cool fight, and I don't know. I really don't know who's going to win. I mean, I really don't like that Charles Oliveira is coming back so soon. He says, "Hey, family, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time you'll be watching this video, but first I want to thank God for another huge opportunity he has given me right after that Dana White Hunter Sean Shelby. Thank you for fulfilling my request. I'll tell you all now, October 11th at UFC Rio, Charles Oliveira versus Fiziev, the main event of the evening. So, guys, I'm very, very, very happy about all this. I am counting on positive energy of all of you. Let's be together there, right? In a positive mood so everything works out. I'm so happy. Some will say one thing, others will say another, but it's been a long time coming since I fought in Brazil, and being able to fight in Brazil is very important to me. To carry our flag is a gigantic manner. I think he means to say honor, but let's see. I mean, what else he says? And I think he meant to say honor. Yeah, he just, says peace out, Charles Oliveira, guys. And I really thought that was interesting, that last part, because obviously the news just broke. Actually, I noticed when the news immediately broke. Probably within that hour, Charles posted this. So there wasn't really much of a reaction to this because he's, saying some people say this, some people say that. To me, I think he's saying possibly people on his team, possibly his management, possibly his coaches, possibly people just close to him in general, saying, look, that's not safe. You shouldn't be fighting so soon. I understand you want to fight in Brazil, but maybe take your time, dude. Like, maybe I also feel for Charles, because Charles, there's been a lot of times where, he hasn't been able to fight in Brazil because of just bad timing. I feel for him because also Charles Oliveira's up there in age. How many realistically years does he have left? I mean, maybe he's thinking of retiring. Maybe if he beats Fiziev or even loses against Fiziev, maybe he retires. And I don't think that would be bad. I think that would be a good retirement. Honestly, especially if he wins, that's a really good retirement. This is a big risk. He could for sure pay for this. He could for sure wind up like guys like Volkanovski, like guys like Michael Bisping, guys who came back way too soon after a loss and suffered really bad. And this isn't even a normal loss. This isn't even as bad of a loss Volkanovski had to Islam. This is like even worse. It knocked out cold, dude. Hammer fists after. I mean, this is a joke. How is this even being allowed? I mean, seriously, who is letting this happen? This is like honestly criminal. Like, please stop. I hope this fight does not happen at this point, man. This is insane. And this is where things really get crazy, guys, because, well, now we have a potential number one contenders fight, especially for Rafael Fiziev. If he beats Charles Oliveira, I think he probably will get a title shot soon. But now that we're in a situation where number one contenders fight, what is the champ doing? What is Ilia Topuria doing? I mean, there is a situation where there's rumors now of Justin Gaethje getting a title shot. There's also, Paddy Pimblett calling out Ilia Topuria on Instagram wanting this fight, desperately wanting. And I don't know, guys. Well, let's take a look at this. I think this was in reaction to the Justin Gaethje rumors, and I want to look at that second. But we're gonna first look at what Paddy Pimblett actually put out. This is a post from Paddy Pimblett. This is on his Instagram, and this is what he says. He said, "Just waiting on you with a little, phone call, or just waiting on that phone call. El Chorizo," or he's talking about, obviously Ilia Topuria. "I'm coming for you, okay?" And just I think a picture with the face off. And I mean, I don't know. To me, it's weird. I feel like this could be interpreted one of two ways. I feel like if you're looking at a positive, waiting on that call to me would signify, you've already had conversations that the fight is happening. However, I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't think this is necessarily so positive to me. This seems like, to me, very desperate. It seems like Paddy Pimblett's seen the rumors about Justin Gaethje. Maybe he kind of was already feeling it was going in that direction. Maybe he feels like, hey, if I put this post out, maybe this is my last chance just to throw something out there, hope the fans have a big reaction, and maybe make enough noise so I can get the title shot, obviously. So maybe that was what he was going for. Definitely probably what he was going for. This is in response to Octagon Pulse Media posting this. He's been posting a lot of, fight announcements. And he says Ilia Topuria will defend his lightweight championship belt for the first time against Justin Gaethje at the T-Mobile Arena. And look, I've said before, there was a while ago, before Ilia won the title, and even the night Ilia won the title, I was very against Justin Gaethje getting the next title shot. I thought it was ridiculous. However, upon thinking about it days after that pay-per-view, as you guys know, I've said this many of times now, I am kind of now in favor of Justin getting a title shot. I think, first of all, it's a fun fight. I think realistically, I think Justin Gaethje is a baby, yes, but I don't care at the end of the day. It is what it is. And I'm just looking right now through his Instagram, or through his Twitter, I should say, to just look at some fight announcements. What has his record been? I believe he got this correct. You know what I'm saying? And I did like and retweet this. I think he got that one correct, and I'm pretty sure that is where I found out about that news. So, well, and also, what is this right now? Because he just posted Charles Oliveira versus Dan Hooker officially targeted for Madison Square Garden. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. That is a little suspect, okay? And then this is here too. Marab versus Corey Sandhagen officially signed for UFC 320. You will stop calling us fake news eventually. Yeah, well, that did not turn out well. So I think it's fair to say, guys, among 3 seconds into the page, not very reliable. So this doesn't really exactly seem very reliable. So I think we should just probably toss this in the bin. Regardless, you guys know my opinion. And my last video was actually talking about this fight. I think this is the fight to make. I think when a situation like this occurs where nobody deserves a title shot and there isn't someone that's, really standing out. I mean, it really is, a tie. I really don't think that Justin Gaethje deserves a title shot way more than Paddy. Like, I would say that Justin, the best argument he can make is the fact that he's a legend. He's fought other guys, and he has a good resume. But Paddy Pimblett, he's on a win streak. He's got hype behind him. He just beat Michael Chandler probably in the most dominant way he's ever been beaten. There's something to that, but I'm not saying it's a crazy thing, but I'm just saying it's, there isn't really anybody else, so why not? And that's my opinion on that. And Justin Gaethje, I don't know who he'd fight. I wouldn't mind seeing him against Arman, as I said in my last video as well. You guys should really go check that out. I'm going to put that video on the screen right now. You guys are the best fan base MMA. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.